blonde hair, blue eyes. She just sat there quietly, making him inconsolable. Tessa is a good girl model. Your roommate invited you to parties many times. They were all rejected by you. I just finished taking a shower that day. When I opened the closet, I saw a man in the mirror. I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong room. I don't see myself wrong at all. Tessa asked him how he got in. The man pulled out his room key because he couldn't get dressed. Tessa told him to turn away. Don't pretend I'm not looking. When the atmosphere gets awkward, Tessa's roommate is back. Turns out you're her friend. They're going to a party. She invited Tessa again, but the man said, "It's hard to imagine this lady at a party.
Enjoy the vibes."
It's unimaginable. In the face of Hardin's provocation, Tessa finally decided to join the party. That day she was wearing an old-fashioned red dress under the guidance of a roommate, sitting at a table with Hardin and his friends. Hardin holds a girl in her lap, completely ignored Tessa's appearance. Until the game starts. Real game or challenge. No, don't do it. This is not child's play. Why don't we play like that? When it was Tessa's turn to be honest, but the opponent's question is full of malice, Tessa refused to answer and chose the challenge. I bet you kissed Hardin. Hardin stood up slowly to Tessa's face. Do you want to do this? This is embarrassing for Tessa. Although Hardin is really handsome, but he's clearly a dude. Unruly play. Tessa again refused. Then she left amid the ridicule. The party atmosphere made Tessa extremely upset. You accidentally walk into a room. It's filled with books of all kinds. She picked up a book, a note. Go out and see what you're doing. I thought Hardin was watching me, but Hardin said this was his room. Looking at the book in Tessa's hands, Hardin oyster, the book surprised Tessa. Turns out you're not just a dude. Suddenly Hardin picked up the book and slowly approached her. The game isn't over yet, is it? I think you owe me a challenge. Look at the handsome face in front of you. The test shows an empty mind, but at the moment of decision just calm down. When people are wobbling enthusiastically in the room, sat alone outside the empty room. The loud music from the room echoed out. The more you highlight your loneliness. The next day in class, Hardin was late sitting behind Tessa. The teacher asked him to share his knowledge of Pride and Prejudice. Hardin said love is just translation. The desire exists in everyone. It can start or end at will. Tessa raised her hand to speak. Your point of view is the opposite of Hardin's. Hardin immediately argued again. You two hold your ground. Public arguing between classes. When the debate gets louder, the teacher rushed to stop school. Hardin was going to start a conversation. But Tessa responded, there will be nothing between us. Understand us? I thought we were proud and prejudiced. Hardin left complacently. Tessa was so angry she couldn't stand it. Right now, Landon, my classmate approached Tessa, complaining to you about Hardin's brash arrogance. Landon said Hardin's just being himself. Hardin's father is the principal of the school. Tessa went to buy coffee the next day. I ran into Hardin reading a book. You quickly turn your face away. I didn't expect Hardin to say hello first. Hello. Hi, I can't keep avoiding you forever. Whatever, we'll see you often. I'm Steve's friend and your roommates. Hardin looked at Tessa sincerely. I hope they can get used to it from the beginning, just like normal friends. Tessa was silent. Adam wants to take you somewhere. But Tessa replied, I think it's best we keep our distance. This made Tessa laugh. Adam thought he was rejected. If you say so, see you next time. But Tessa walked to the door and stopped. Look at the boy in front of you. He seems pretty cute. Tessa accepted Hardin's invitation. The car stopped in front of a forest. Take a few more steps. A beautiful lake appeared before my eyes. Hardin said this is his favorite place. Tessa laughed. It turns out that after that unruly appearance, there's such a peaceful side to it. Want to go swimming? It's not time for Tessa to understand. Hardin took off her shirt and jumped into the water. He encouraged Tessa to come down. Tessa hesitated for a moment to look at Hardin's expectant gaze, unable to refuse. They're playing in the lake. Suddenly Tessa asked who he loved the most in the world. It's simple. It was me. After a few days together, Tessa's feelings for Hardin grew. That day at dinner, Tessa asked about Hardin's family, but Hardin doesn't seem to want to talk about it. Hardin's friends sat down next to him. The girl is constantly preparing. Tessa expects Hardin to make their relationship public, but Hardin told her to wait for him at the bar. It was a long time before Hardin came slowly. When they saw us earlier, you looked embarrassed. There is no You know what? I was going to tell Noah about us. You show us. You mean where's Sal? What? Listen, it's fun being with you, but you've never dated anyone. Tessa asked you to be honest. Hadid glanced at her friend without answering. However, after Tessa left in anger, in my eyes, there's only attachment and sadness. Tessa was deeply hurt by Hardin. She started to learn makeup to distract, but that doesn't work. She always sees Hardin in her dreams. Tessa came to the school's campfire that day. Hadid was there too, to break the air of shame. It's Tessa's turn for everyone to play oral poker. The man deliberately blew down the card. I can see it all from a distance. I saw him not letting go. Hardin can't help it anymore. He came into a violent fight with the man. He punched him back. Watching Hardin bleed at the corner of his mouth, Tessa understood that he was doing this to protect her home. Tessa doesn't stop worrying. She went to Hardin's house, but it was a mess. Landon explained since Hardin left her. I'm depressed and alcoholic all the time. More about your father recently. It makes you unusually irritable. Tessa quickly found Hardin by the pool. After being comforted, Hadid finally showed his heart. My dear old father is getting married. You should see the slum where my mother lives in London. Tessa understands you don't want to say more, so don't ask. She was going to pick up the broken glass on the ground. Hadid was worried you would get hurt. Stop, but still a step slow. Watching Tessa get cut off, Hadid's hands are heartbroken. I'll get you a towel. Sorry for the previous behavior. Tessa also chose to forgive. The two finally got along. They used to hide in the library waiting for the librarian to leave. I'll listen to you tell the story. Sometimes caught in battle, they ran away holding hands. You sneak into your classroom, close to the ear whispering sweet words. She'll lie on you too, filling your mouth with delicious fruit. During this time period, their feelings are also rapidly rising. Hadid was writing something that day. Tessa couldn't help but be curious to see it. Hadid refused as soon as they were struggling. Tessa, I love you. I've been calling you all day, Tessa. Your mother turned away in anger. Tessa chases pursued to explain, but she insisted on breaking up with Hadid. I don't want Hadid to affect your education. Tessa shook her head as a good girl. First time arguing with mom. If you leave now, my mother and I cut ties. He will break your heart. Landon warned Tessa. Hadid is a very complicated person. Be careful when dealing with him. But Tessa was determined to believe. Hadid came to pick up Tessa that day, blindfolded, and led to a room. Open your eyes. A tidy, clean room will appear before your eyes. Hadid told Tessa. This will be the beginning of their common life. They eat together. Just kidding. Let's go to the aquarium and see the green jellyfish. I'll tell you sweet words. And she also responded, there's nothing. I can change my feelings for you. When two people's feelings grow quickly, Tessa persuades Hardin to attend his father's wedding, even if it makes you miserable. But let Tessa please. I still try to look perfect. But when I saw my father happy with his new wife, having red eyes, it turns out that when Hadid was 8 years old, your father has sinned against people because he was drunk. They broke into his house. When he couldn't find his father, he took his anger out on his mother. You were too young, not enough to protect the abused mother. From then on, my mother left, and it became a permanent pain in Hardin's heart. Tessa looked at me quietly. Turns out this is why I don't want to talk about family. No offense in class that day. You despise love so much. Turns out after that flashy look, there's such a lonely heart. But Tessa didn't know that because of her appearance. My heart has become warm again. Tessa was reading on the couch that day. Hadid's phone kept ringing. You pick up the phone. It's full of vague messages. According to the text message content, Kathy seems to be hiding something from you. At that moment, Hadid came. Tessa asked what he was hiding from her. But Hadid just told you. Do you believe me? Of course. So what's the problem? Hadid walked out of the house, leaving Tessa alone. No matter how much you believe, I saw a message like that. AI can stay calm. Tessa sits in the house restless. Sometimes I look at the phone. I finally went to the bar. Tessa immediately saw Molly, who texted Hardin. You know Molly likes Hardin. So she looked Molly in the eye and said, Hadid and I have always lived together. Wait, you two live together? At that moment, Hadid came. Tessa asked him and Molly what the situation was. Hadid explained that it was just a message. Can't say anything. He was in a hurry to take Tessa away. Molly showed Tessa a video right then and there. I like this girl. Looks like Hardin Scott got his first rejection. You think I can't let this happen? What happened? Hardin, for this challenge she loves me already. I will kick her. It's all just a game. Red Tessa eyes only feel the buzzing sound echoing in a tie. All explanations become meaningless. Turns out it's all a lie. Everybody knows about this. Tessa turned to look at Hardin. I've never seen that face so strange. In despair, Tessa turned and ran away. Hardin chasing, trying to explain. But Tessa told me nothing is real. I used to think. I thought. You're just a crook. It's a thing of the past. What happened when you snapped and left me? I used to say no. What can change my feelings for you? So maybe we're both liars. Tessa running in the rain without looking back. Like their feelings seemed to be growing apart. Hardin just felt a cut-like pain in her heart. You've lost the most precious thing. Tessa hurried home that night. See your mother again. Plunge into her arms like an little deer injured she needs to be healed. After a while, Tessa stepped out of the darkness. You become a good girl again. Put your mind to learning every day. Meanwhile, since Tessa left, Hardin day and night super soul. Anything to do with Tessa, they make me not remember you. And every time I remember, my heart hurts. With tears falling down, I climbed alone to the roof. But there's no longer you by my side. It's graduation season in the blink of an eye. Tessa was about to leave, but the instructor called her back. This is what Hardin submitted. I think he wrote more for you than for me. Tessa opened profile back. Inside are each souvenir photo. There's also a romantic love letter. Love is fiction. It's just something found on the yellow pages. But since I met Elizabeth Bennet of my life, everything changes.
Enjoy the vibes.
I never thought I'd be attracted to that AI until I met you. You hold my hand and lead me out of the dark. Show me our souls in tune. You and I are one. Sorry. Please forgive me. You asked me who I love the most in the world. It's you. Finally, I want to tell you, don't lose faith in love. Try to believe. Try to reconcile with yourself like Hardin in the story. Because love, he exposed the real person in front of Tessa, even if it loses its thorny shell, but in exchange for two burning hearts. So be brave and try love.